I remember when I was younger, and one of my cousins, she got beautiful long hair, and I remember like it was something that happened where I ended up asking her the question: would you rather lose your hair or your eyesight? She said, I would rather go blind than not have my hair.
And you know, us women, I mean, you know, it's like that. I mean, I would rather lose my hair. I need to say it. But it is really deep like that. Like, it is very deep. It is. And I 14 years not wanting to just no hair, you know, that was hard for me, especially young. I was so young, going through that, you know, just that was hard. That was hard.
Do you think having them, because you are a very successful Black woman, hard driven in everything that you do, you definitely go to the top. You know, you part of Social Club, you're the president, you this, you're the manager, you know, you always set high standards for yourself. Do you think having alopecia played a part in that for you? Or was it like a secret fire, like, man, I gotta?
I don't think so. I just think that's just me. So I don't think that the alopecia had played a part in that, but the alopecia, it did make me a stronger person.
Okay.
You know, just dealing with that because, you know, I gotta be strong, you know, and just dealing with just what I've been through with the hair loss and how I feel, and, you know, just that began to build me, you know, so I have become stronger.
In your journey, how much research did you say you've done in it? Because you said you had tried some things.
Yeah, I mean, I've researched the different kinds because there is four kinds of alopecia. You have alopecia where it's alopecia areata, where you have the patches and, you know, all that stuff. I have alopecia is total hair loss. So I have total hair loss. I mean, might have a little eyelashes or whatever, but I have total hair loss, like no hair at all. You know, and some people don't. You know, some people can have minor alopecia to where they just have the sides gone, or just, you know, the back, or they might just have patches, you know, stuff like that. So I because I felt the way I feel about alopecia, I try to block it out. So I've never really just dug in until now. Now I'm like, okay, I gotta, you know, but because it hurts me so bad, I just don't even want it. I'm just being honest. Like, I just blocked that, you know, I'm just living with it, you know. I don't want to, you know, but then I started like, okay, a few years, you know, maybe 5 years back, I just, you know, you gotta come out of the shell. You have to. I'm holding myself back. I mean, my family, they support me. My husband supports me. He kisses my hand. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm holding myself back in it. And he's like, I'm here with you, but I need to make sure you are okay. Like, are you okay? Are you sure you want to, you know? And this time I'm like, no, I want to.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Okay, so in recent history, we know the infamous Smiths has brought more attention to alopecia and the sensitivity that some of us can have when dealing with personal things. What was your take as a woman who's married, who you're not necessarily, you know, Google top 5 million, Fortune 500 family, whatever, however your name hold weight in these streets, right? You matter. And now you've even taken your brand, your standard to another level, right? What was your take as a person dealing with alopecia that's married, right? And how is your take just as a person?
So that whole thing with alopecia and Will and Jada and all that stuff, I did feel some type of way about it, but I kept it to myself because nobody knows I have alopecia. So I didn't even comment or say anything on that, but I did inbox Jada Pickett. I did, and I told her, like, I had alopecia, I understand what you're going through, you know, blah, blah, blah. But to back up a little, I do understand where Will came from, because anybody think they're gonna crack a joke about my alopecia, my husband is coming. My homegirls is coming. My sisters is coming. They know how I feel, and I'm very sensitive with that. So you gotta watch what you say. So I'm watching social media, and everybody like, oh, it's just a bald head joke. It's just this. It's just that. That's sensitive. That is a very sensitive place for some people. You know what I mean? And I did feel some type of way about that because that wasn't okay. I'm just saying, like, my husband would have protected me. My family would have protected me. Everybody would have ran up on that stage if that was me being joked about when it comes to having alopecia, because they know how I feel about it. Like, they know. My kids know nobody can come in my house unless I got my wig on. Like, they protect me because they know how I feel.
Right.
You know, so
I love it. The family protects you.
Yeah.
Wow. You know, hearing you talk about the family support and your circle of community support, do you think that kind of prolongs your ability to, like, care to tell anyone outside of that atmosphere?
Yeah. Because they know. You know,
the ones that matter.
The ones that matter knows, you know. So, I mean, and a lot of people that I do truly love, I did not tell because I just wasn't comfortable. Doesn't mean I didn't love them. I just wasn't in that place where I wanted you to know.
Gotcha.
I was still, you know,
not ready. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. To be truthful with yourself in that situation, I think is the best thing that we can do. Wow. Okay. So you keep saying how you feel about alopecia. How do you feel about it?
Now,
And
then I was just stressed, like, oh my God, I'm bald head. I want my hair. I miss my braids. I this and that, you know, like, I'm always braids, you know. I missed all that. So that was very depressing. Just not being able to braid my hair up, not being able to just, you know, go out and I gotta put my wig on, I gotta do all this, you know what I'm saying? So that right there was just but now I'm embracing my beauty. I'm going to embrace this bald head and I'm about to wear it more. It is what it is.
Okay. Beautiful.
I'm there.
So with alopecia and the loss of the hair, you, to me, I know you personally, right? You have a relationship with God.
I do.
Was there any time you
question?
Yeah.
No.
Never.
Not at all.
Beautiful. Okay, I like that. That's beautiful. Okay.
No.
Man, that's beautiful. Because a lot of times we do that.
We do that.
We question, we curse, we do that.
No.
Why my mama?
Right.
Why me? What did I do?
Everything happens for a reason.
Right.
We go through things for a reason. I lost my hair, but everything else, you know,
right.
I mean, I'm
that
good,
drive,
you
that
know,
ambition,
I'm great.
That beauty.
All that, you know, so like the wigs now, it's like how everything changed where everybody wearing wigs, that people shaving their hair off for the wig to fit right, and they can't understand why my wigs is slayed and fitting right because there ain't nothing under here, okay? But
they're going to tip, ladies,
you know
cut it off.
Like, because women, they cut their hair bald because they want their wigs to look flat and good, you know?
Yeah.
So, and I have people like, why do yours look so good? And I'm like,
it's my stylist.
you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, so.
Yeah. So how was that? You mentioned the transition of people, you know, catching up to where you've had time to like perfect it. Because you mentioned the raggedy wigs earlier. So now you're slaying them.
You know, slaying them, you know, and I'm loving it. So, because now, you know, they got the braided wigs that look real.
Right.
I had one, you know, I had a few, but now they got, you know, what I can wear. And my best friend, Shanae, told me when I lost my hair, don't worry. Before you know it, everybody gonna be wearing wigs. They gonna have braided wigs. Yeah. And she told me this. She really told me this.
Yeah.
14 years ago.
Wow.
Told me this. And I'm like, now look. And we just had this conversation yesterday because I've talked to my best friends because they're so happy and supportive. And she brought that up. I'm like, you said that. You did say that. She's like, didn't I tell you?
Yeah.
You know, so, I mean, everything happens for a reason. You know, God just knew that you about to go through this, but you're going to be fine. You know, you're going to go through this. You're about to lose all your hair and, you know, but you're going to be good. It's going to work out for you in the future. Just hold on, you know?
Yeah. Wow. You know, you said alopecia, your personal journey with it has made you stronger.
Yes.
How, in what way? Like, what would you, like, what can you say, like, this part right here made me stronger?
Whew, just being able to show my beauty without my hair. Like, that is a lot for me. That just being able to walk outside and just, you know, and I've been doing it here a little bit, like letting my neighbors see me, you know, and my kids, they looking like, my niece cried one day. I walked outside, I went to the store, and she cried. She's like, oh my God, because they know me. I'm not doing it.
Right.
It's not happening.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm already a strong woman. I am. So I can deal with things, you know, and I think this just gave me more confidence to be even stronger.
Gotcha. Okay. I talk that black girl magic. Okay. What? Wow. I'm just really excited to be here. I'm excited.
I'm
I
excited
remember you talked about this
because we talked
years
about
ago.
this so long, and I've
Right.
always, I talk to Christian. I'm like, who can I have interview me? And I'm just like, you're the only person that I trust, that I love, that I can sit and have a conversation with.
Right. We just talking.
And we're just talking because this is what we do, right?
Right. Come on.
I wouldn't be able to bring somebody in and I could feel like I could just sit here and just be open to. And I've reached out to you a couple times.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and
change the date.
all that, you know, and don't call back.
Yeah.
Because I'm not ready.
Yeah.
You know, so this last time, I'm like, I gotta do it. I almost canceled again.
Yeah, this
You know,
morning.
so,
you said that already.
You know what I mean? Like, but
what was so with the so we talk, I mentioned Wakanda, right? So you see black women, powerful, strong, cut your throat,
yes,
just technology,
I was
sexy.
like loving that movie. I'm like, oh my God, these women are beautiful, but I'm so scared.
What were you scared of when you had so much
I know.
right there to say, man, girl, you tripping. You had a man who was not backing down. You had support teams. You had like a lot of reception in a good way.
Yeah.
And then you get Wakanda.
I know.
This is gonna have braids, perms, and blonde wigs. It was bald headed and just was like, you know what I mean?
Black and beautiful.
And firm in it too.
Yes.
How was that moment for you?
I felt good.
Yeah?
I did.
Okay.
That made me feel good. It did. It really did. It made me feel real good about that. And I loved every bit of it, but I wasn't ready.
You wasn't ready.
Mm-mm.
Did it?
It did boost.
It did.
It did. It really did. It did something to me. And I watch it all the time. I love that movie. I do.
Wow, I could imagine that. Like when you have a secret that you know is going to come out sooner or later, right? Like it's just something in that thought of knowing like my story has to be told, right? So taking control of telling your story, that's power, right? That's confidence. That is God.
Yeah.
You understand me?
Yeah, it is.
You walk into your God shift, sis, in a real way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? All right, man. That's gonna end. We're gonna edit that part. Boom. I think that's stop.